Hello Warfighters, War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of What Could Have Happened had the August coup of 91 gone differently, and we would have seen a Soviet civil war. But let's go ahead and get to the briefing. As you can see, we're going to be going fully armored for this one. Now, Svorski is where we've been seeing the last few episodes take place. This is a very important part of the overall story arc, and what we're going to be seeing is yet another push to try and take Svorski. This is going to be following the exact same plan that we saw a couple episodes ago, except this time, rather than going in with full infantry, we're going to be attacking the town of Svorski with the help of some armored support. Now, there have been some changes to the town since the episode that we saw us trying to defend this as the loyalist forces. Particularly, they have set up additional defensive positions, particularly on the outside of the town. Now, they've been able to bring some reinforcements in as well, so there are more infantry inside of the town as well. But the forces loyal to those who are staging the coup, the ultra-nationalists as they're known now, are going to be making their push out into the field. Now, as they're making their move, we're going to be coming up along their left flank, and we will be the ones who will be providing support for them as they move up and try and take out anybody that we can. Of course, if we get slowed up, we wait for the infantry to arrive. Now, it's just going to be me and one other tank on this particular part of the assault, so I'm really going to have to make sure I protect the other tank, because if he goes down, well, it's going to make this very difficult for me. I'm going to try to see how far I can push past the town as well. Maybe even get as close to the airfield as possible, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. It's going to be important, though, that I just focus on what is directly in front of me and kind of take this just a little bit at a time. Once we kind of get over this hill, I should have a good line of sight on that structure that kind of watches over the entire area. I wouldn't be surprised, since we saw those snipers in there before, if they've got some kind of recon or something like that up there that allows them to be able to see us moving up. But I can start to see the infantry on the very right hand side of my screen starting to move up. There they are. And then up in by that red structure, you saw some of the enemy there in the sandbags. So those are the ones I'm going to be watching. Now I'm going to switch to machine gun, just try and use that here to suppress them and maybe even hit a few guys, just like that dude I took down. What is that? That's two maybe? Kind of get over on this right side as well. Dude trying to shoot an RPG-26 at me and misses terribly. I think I might have hit him as he was firing, but anyway. Now it's getting really difficult to hit anybody because I can only see just the top of their heads. So I might have to switch now to my... Oh, I might have to reload that too. There we go. So I can shoot fragmentation out of my cannon, so doing some major damage to that structure and taking out a lot of infantry from what I can see. See if there's anybody. I don't see anybody. Okay, so I could really start to move up now since I don't even see anybody up in front of me either. Tank behind me is probably going to help continue supporting the advance, unless we can classify this area as completely clear. But seeing that my guys on the ground are still firing in that direction, I may just have to move up by myself. So this is even worse. I mean, I guess it's not worse. This guy, I mean, the other tank could still roll up and support me at a later point, but I don't think he's going to be moving anywhere until those guys are taken care of. Yeah, we'll strike this one up to the awesomeness of some of the AI. Might be able to get a shot on them from the side, the guys that are behind the sandbags, but I don't want to risk it. Again, I got a lot in front of me as it is. We've got guys just waiting here on the road. Dude's trying to run away. You can see them scatter once they see that I rolled up here. Oh, another guy with an RPG missed. A single shot, but still made him kind of regret doing that. And there's no chance he'll be able to do anything else, obviously, with him being taken out. But we wiped out these guys right here. Let's kind of move up a little bit more. We got somebody. Oh, took down another RPG. This time before he fired, though. Previously, rolling up here, they had an AT gun along the road. Yep. That would change the plan really too much. We'll just annihilate that with one shot. I think 2 rounds left here. And I took him down. We'll get the reload in, and you can see that truck up ahead, and it looks like some infantry as well. Let's spray that area. That's good to know. Deny him any chance of being able to get out. No, but it's good to know that we have some infantry back there. That means once I kind of push through the town, I will have to look over in that direction to see who might be out there. If I recall correctly, there's even just a bunch of trees too. They might be hiding within there. Oh, more as I come around this corner. Not the best position because I have that pole right in front of me that's blocking a decent amount of my rounds. Oh, one more guy. Oh, they're even going up the hill onto the right. I thought crawling was gonna get me safe. Alright, 2 down to the 3 that I saw. Okay, I think I took that last guy out. Move up again. Tank behind me still hasn't moved up to this point. I've been listening to see if I can hear another engine coming up. That's still nothing. Oh, RPG. Those guys are obviously the most dangerous ones to me. Oh, dang it. Reload, reload. Granted, he's just a machine gunner, but you never know if he's got like some AT grenades or something too that he can toss my way. Put my head out. Oh, we got a lot of them right up here. And someone missing. Let's just back up. Is that... Okay, no. I was gonna say, do I really have 3 more rounds again in my machine gun? But we're gonna go fragmentation again. Should take out a number of them kind of nearby, but I can see through the smoke. Still a couple of them that had survived. Across. If anything, it just kind of serves as a distraction. Gets into aggro, run. The movement alone allows me to see where they are. And these guys are running because they know they have nowhere to go. Anybody? I mean, I don't want to have to destroy all of those trucks. If I could take out all the infantry nearby, that's going to be fine. Oh, more in the trees on this right side. Someone hiding behind there. Launch another frag into those trees. Maybe we took some out. And still movement, as you can see. Gosh, these trees are protecting these guys. Spraying. Got a lot of ammo for this. I mean, we're out of the town now, so I've already completed my objective. Might as well see how much damage that I can do before I really have to end up coming back here. Oh, that dude is so lucky. Okay, now he's not. Got an extra 5 seconds of life. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up to this marker up ahead, and then I am going to wait for the other tank to start moving up to me. And then we'll kind of proceed as far up as we can as a team. Don't see anybody else in the trees. We really did take out a good chunk of them. Okay, so... Oh, we've got a few guys trying to run away. Just a little bit off to my right. Dropped him. There might even be a couple more in here. I might just have to let these guys go. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go. All right, so if I take a turn to the right here and go up that hill, could be in a world of hurt. That's why I want to wait for this tank, who is now reporting in that he is moving through the town. A lot of destruction and devastation, but some of the other infantry that are still in there kind of occupied just a few positions, been back on the road again, so he's just kind of clearing everything out along with the infantry. So I did my job. I pushed through, but now we're going to be moving up, as I mentioned, to the right of the road. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some surprises out here, whether it's some AT, some infantry, or something like that in this wooded area. I think that the enemy would have been wise to set up a number of defensive positions, knowing full well that we could have broken through. But since they've lost contact with the town, and the last reports that they did get is that we had overrun this position, we could see some reinforcements coming from the airfield, whether that comes in the form of BMPs, other armored assets. I mean, obviously there's aircraft, things like that. They could be throwing absolutely anything at us to try and push us back. Remember, this airfield is important to them because it is a bomber base. Since it's a bomber base, there are nuclear weapons that are stored there, and if it gets into our hands, this could be a big game changer for the Civil War. A lot of open ground in front of me. If there is AT, I'm gonna have nowhere whatsoever to hide. These hay bales aren't gonna do too much. Oh, I got movement in those trees over there. Oh, something's firing at me. That is AT. See if I can hit that. I think that was a direct hit. I don't think that fell short. It might have. Oh, there's another one over there too. Too high. I switched to a different set of rounds, so they have a different value. See, that one was too low. Different value when it comes to dropping. You know what? I'm going to have to just move up a little bit closer. Oh, he got hit. He got hit. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Once I see him, it's just going to be a direct shot on him at this range. Don't have to worry about the drop or anything. Here we go. That one went right through him. RPG hit the tree in front of him. I don't know if that killed him or not. Let's just spray these trees. This wood line here looks like it's fully loaded of AI. Awesome. Is this left side clear? I thought I saw one person moving. I don't see anybody else the farther left that I end up going. I'm going to swing around to the right just in case, because I've got better eyes on the right side of this wooded area. I hide behind the tree. Probably relaying information. I'll go around this hay bale and we'll move to the right side to this marker. Not seeing anybody now. That's not bad. Thought I saw one person. There he is. You know, as I come around and I get a look that's perpendicular to what I had before, might spot some more enemy in here. Yeah, driver's calling one person. Oh wow, 3. There are definitely someone in here. Not gonna be able to hit that guy. You know what? We've got infantry that can push up, so if I really have to wait here too much longer, I'll just leave it for the infantry. To be honest, that's what I should do. I should keep moving. My goal is to punch through here as quickly as I can. Kind of doing some recon and force here. Oh, I saw some movement on that hill. It looked like it was a BMP. Nothing there. I'm gonna back up. I could have sworn I saw movement. I don't want to risk it. Just getting caught out in the open. Oh, yep, there he is. Tried to hit him on the right side. Didn't do any damage, it looks like. Try another shot. Is that really bouncing off of him? He just blew right on past me too, which gives me a good opportunity, as long as he stays straight, to get one round right through the back where he is the weakest. That might have been it, guys. We'll reload with different ammunition. Maybe? No. Yeah, I did switch. Okay, well that one's destroyed. Let's move up a little more. Right side's looking good. Left side, probably where I should worry about the most, but let's focus on direct front and get out of here. Don't see anybody or anything out here. Oh, someone's shooting at me. Direct front. Nice hit. Now he's showing me his front where his armor is the strongest. I think that got him. Looked like that was a turret shot or something. I'll put one more round in him. There we go. No crew jumped out or anything. I'm pretty sure these guys were not carrying anybody either. They might have dropped off their infantry in the trees that I was firing at just a little bit ago. It's kind of what I'll bank on right here. But either way, both of those BMPs have been destroyed. I'm going to move up a little bit more, and remember, these forces that were going up against the Loyalists know that this is important. So there is going to be some reinforcements that are coming out of a nearby town. This gives me a good opportunity to intercept these reinforcements and take them out. Kind of make it easier for the infantry that we have been trying to support here and help this advance. You get so many forces together in one location like this and in one convoy, makes for a very, very tempting target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up into these trees, maybe get some cover, and try and hit these guys on their side as they kind of move past me. I'm going to have to see how this terrain plays here with the plan that I have. Okay, see, there are the trucks coming. And one BMP in the lead. I'll push up now that he's firing on me. I'm surprised he saw me. Terrain is saving my bacon right here, as every single round fired at me is deflected off of the incline. Oh man, I would have gotten him if it wasn't for hitting that tree. Gotta reload. Yeah, keep turning, man. Another one. Weak spot. Got the shot off. He's straight stopped. See if he explodes or anything. Oh! Infantry have gotten out of the trucks. RPG down. Thought I heard an explosion. Probably the BMP. We'll have to come back to it though. As soon as we've got all of these guys cleared out, yep, it's destroyed. Gotta wait for this reload to finish. And I don't have any more of my fragmentation rounds. The only hope I have to take out these guys in mass is by destroying the trucks and hoping that there is some kind of explosion from it. Oh, there's a lot of guys that are down there. we'll get this guy. He's not worth too much. Maybe a lot of guys that are going down there. No, these guys aren't going to be going anywhere. Damaging their vehicles. Oh, that would have been perfect if I had fragmentation right there. But I did take out a decent amount of them. Okay, it looks like they're trying to run back to the town. I'm just spraying them with rounds here as they try and fall back. Anybody who's left is probably... scratch that. I was going to say it's probably prone. We have a couple guys up here. Getting him as he runs. Alright, anybody who's left, we're going to go ahead and keep them alive. I'm going to move up in this direction. What I'm going to do is try and get close to the town that they were coming from. Might give me the ability to check out if there are more reinforcements coming. The challenge that I have now is I am ridiculously low on ammo. The only thing I've got left is 6 rounds in my MG. Remember, not that long ago I was saying that I had plenty of rounds. I probably could have used those rounds a little bit more sparingly. And then I think all that I have left is anti-tank guided missiles, which are fired out of my main cannon, and I can just go ahead and guide where they end up going. So that'll be difficult for me. Just trying to get through all of these trees, this wooded area, to get to an area that is elevated over the town, as you can see right here. I'm just going to go ahead and stick at the tree line, and we're going to get an idea of what we've got. One problem, though, is that while I am right here and I'm able to do some recon, I do see some movement. This movement, of course, coming my way. Primarily some armor, but what I'm hearing is Mi-24 likely nearby. That is going to be the biggest problem for me, though. Because if it is armor, I probably can just get away, but I can't outrun an Mi-24. So I'll have to be very, very careful about this. Okay. I've heard him do a couple passes. Let me kind of scoot back into the tree line. Now we're spotting up ahead. It looks like a convoy of 4 BTRs. Or BMPs, excuse me. Yeah, I can hear the Mi-24 up ahead. Still seems like he hasn't spotted me. But as soon as I fire these ATGMs, it wouldn't be that hard for him to know where I came from. Or where these rounds are coming from and where I am. Alright, let's fire on the lead Vic. Just kind of guide that one right on in. Direct hit. Except it didn't. He's still going. Let's fire a second one now that we've got the reload complete. Just kind of track it here. Good hit. Side armor this time. Still going like nothing happened. Well, here I was hoping 4 rounds. 4 of these BMPs. Oh, that was top armor. Okay, that guy should explode now. But no, here I was hoping, you know, 4 BMPs, 4 ATGMs. Took 3 direct hits to down 1, and then that guy moves at the very last second. We're gonna miss him. Okay, I am out. So I'm just gonna book it as quickly as I can, try and head back to our lines so I can rearm and potentially get back into this fight. Okay, but remember, we've got that Mi-24 up ahead, and this guy is the biggest challenge for me. So since I've been out in the open here too, could easily be relayed to him exactly where I am. So I wasn't able to take out all of those BMPs. Surely they said one of their guys has been destroyed. The Mi-24 is probably coming back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into a position behind some trees that does provide me some cover that is a ways away. And then if there's an opportunity to present itself, I'm going to pop out and try and destroy this guy. Okay, so here I am behind the trees. I've switched to the gun that the commander can man. Okay, I think I got good enough cover. Now, I haven't seen any other T-72s like myself in the area. He may hesitate once he sees me, thinking that I might be friendly. Oh, there he is up at the sky. He's coming directly for me. I'm going to aim a little high and start firing at him. Might take a few passes to take him out. Alright. Oh! Hey, we got him! I was surprised that only took one pass. Either way, though, we should be able to get back to our lines if we go the same way that we came in and get there without any problems at all. So I'm going to go ahead and actually call the mission right here. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. There's more of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. And also hit that bell icon so that way you can be notified when new episodes come out of Soviet Civil War and also the other series that I end up doing. If you guys want to donate to kind of help out this community and this channel, please do so. There is a Patreon link in the description below that goes to help get resources for these particular scenarios. Allows me to construct new ones that I wouldn't be able to have any other way. Your guys' financial support really does a lot more for this channel than I think you guys understand. But if you guys want to join our Discord, you can do that as well. A lot of great conversations there, as well as information about joining our Arma 3 unit, PSO. Always love having new people on there. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. War is hell. You don't have to worry because warfighters, we've got your six.